Do you hear me? You will never get full custody of this baby.
We'll see. Expect a call from my lawyer, and soon, before your mother can do any more damage.
Patrick, you are making a big mistake.
No, I am protecting my son.
He's not your son.
What did you say?
I said he's not your son. This isn't your baby.
Yeah, I get it, Britt. You're carrying the child, but make no mistake, he is just as much mine as he is yours. And if I decide that to keep him safe from your mother is to file for full custody, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I can't lie anymore. I can't.
That's exactly what you said last time you were done lying. And the time before that, you're pathological, which is another reason why I'm going to file for sole custody of that baby.
I'm telling you, you can't have this baby because it's not yours. Pay attention. You are not the father.
Sorry, I didn't...
No, what you just said about me not being the father, that's just not true. You're just lying again.
How can you say that?
What do you mean, how can I say that? Is that shocking to you that I would think you're lying? That's all you do. You lie.
Exactly, that is my point, Patrick. I lied when I told you you were the father
but
of this
now
baby.
you're telling the truth. When I decide that I'm going to take sole custody of our child, all of a sudden it's not mine?
You've been on me since day one doubting this was your baby. I mean, Sabrina and Felix practically made it a holy cause trying to prove you weren't the father. Congratulations. You were right.
Yeah, well, of course, I questioned whether the baby was mine, but that was before the paternity test, which proved that I was the father, right? So what do you say about that?
Well, paternity tests aren't always accurate, Patrick, and they can be faked.
Oh, right. Your little buddy, Brad, right? Oh, I'm sure he's faked a bunch of other test results, but Felix
Patrick,
made sure that he was nowhere near
explain?
Ellie when she got those test results.
Brad didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't fake the paternity test. My mother did.
Your mother?
Wait, my mother is a doctor.
No, she's unlicensed and she's wanted by the WSB.
Well, she still knows her way around a lab, and faking the paternity test results is a piece of cake for her.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening after months.
You were the one who just said that you thought my mother and I were conspiring together. And you were right. She pushed me to reveal my pregnancy at the nurses' ball. And she was the one who made sure my paternity test came out the way I needed it to.
Why? Why?
Do you have any idea how devastated I was when you dumped me?
Oh, come on, Britt. I didn't dump you. I put an end to what was barely a relationship.
My mother knew how much you hurt me. And regardless of what you've heard, my mother is human. She saw that I was a wreck. She knew that we had had unprotected sex, and she jumped on that. She thought that if I had your child, even a child that wasn't yours, that child would bring us together. She was trying to help because I loved you. She happened to be in town when Sabrina and Felix and you were breathing down my neck about the paternity test, and my mother was the one who came up with the idea to fake it. I know what I did, Patrick, and I'm not proud of it. But I want you to understand. I know the means were devious, but the feelings were real. I loved you so much. And there wasn't anything I wouldn't do to win your love.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Now you know the truth.
No, I don't know the truth. I have supposed confession saying that the baby's not mine after months insisting that it is, which to me is just another one of your lies.
Take another DNA test, Patrick. Compare blood samples to my blood test, and you will find out. I am not lying. And for the last time, this baby is not yours.
Okay, so if it's not my baby, right? It's not my baby, then who's the father? I know.
For the last time, this baby is not yours.
Okay, fine. So if it's not mine, then whose is it?
Not yours. Congratulations. You're off the hook, Patrick. You and Emma and Sabrina can all go and live happily ever after.
Give it a rest. You've been convincing everybody for several months that the baby is mine. Now all of a sudden, I want full custody, and you're telling me that your mother faked the DNA test, and you just expect me to believe that?
You believe she was holding Duke Lavery prisoner. Is faking a DNA test that big of a stretch?
Okay, fine, Britt. Then make me believe it. Make me believe it. Who's the father? Did you read?
I already agreed to another DNA test. We can get the fish girl to take our samples and run the test right in front of us so you can see for once and for all you have no claim.
I want the name of the father.
Why? Well, what does that matter?
What does it matter? For months, I believed that I was going to be a father. I ignored every misgiving that I had about the situation because I wanted to do right by the baby. And now you're telling me that I'm not the father. I fell in love with that baby. If you're telling me that that's not true, then I need to know who it is. I want a name, Britt, and I don't leave until I get it.
You want a name? I'll give you a name.
I'm waiting, Britt. Who's the father?
Okay, will you please just back off, okay? I will tell you what you want. Just stop hounding me.
Oh, yeah, well, stop biding your time so you can just come up with another lie.
I'm not
Because
lying.
somebody had to help you get pregnant, right? Because you can't do it on your own. And when we were in a relationship, you were all over me like glue. So what'd you do? Sneak off with a stranger for a couple minutes, get pregnant, and keep it a secret?
Who says I had to sleep with him? You don't have...
Of course, right. You're a fertility specialist. This is like a do-it-yourself project?
When you want something done right.
So who's a sperm donor?
Hey, why does it matter? It's not you.
Tell me!
Fine! You want a name? Here's a name. Brad, okay? Brad Cooper.
Oh, is it Brad Cooper? You're the father of your baby?
Yes.
The lab tech, Brad Cooper?
Yes, I told you. It's not like I had to sleep with him.
Oh, I actually believe that you didn't sleep with him. So let me just get this straight for a second. If you're actually telling the truth for once and Brad's the father of the baby, what were you gonna do when the baby popped out and it looked like him?
I was gambling that it would look like me and you'd believe that it was yours.
And how did you convince him to do that? What incentive did you give him?
A promotion. Remember when Ellie made this whole big stink about being passed over for chief lab tech? I made it happen for Brad, and in return, he gave me a baby.
How do you even have that conversation? I mean...
Brad and I had a deal. It was a simple business.
God, who do you think you are? You let me believe that I was having a son. For months, you led me on because why? Because you thought that I would fall in love with you? How could you do that? After everything I've been through, how could you use an innocent baby to win me back?
Hey, I don't need to deal with this anymore. I'm done.
No, we're not done.
Yes, you are. Let go of my guest, or I'll break every bone in your hands, and your days of a surgeon will be but a memory.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Well, I believe I'm dealing with a trespasser. Fortunately for him, he's on his way out.
She's all yours.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just got scary for a minute.
Then maybe now you can tell me what the hell that was all about.
Just give me a chance.
I've been wrong before.
Nothing wrong with being wrong once in a while.
Then why am I feeling regret in the pit of my stomach?
Maybe it's not regret. Maybe it's anticipation.
I want to know why Patrick Drake, an otherwise reasonable man, got so riled up that he started to manhandle you. Was it this business with your mother?
Not exactly.
Then what was it?
He was just upset over something I said.
Which was?
The truth. Of course.